Applying for jobs takes a lot of time and energy, but it is important to remember that once you get an interview, the work is not over. You still need to prepare for your interview and be ready to make a good first impression. What can you do to prepare for an interview? To answer this question, let's consider an example case. Marissa had an interview to be a receptionist at a hotel. She was nervous because she was excited about the job and wanted to be hired. To ensure that her interview went well, Marissa took the time to prepare. First, she researched the hotel to learn about its history and what kind of people stay there. She learned that mainly business travelers use the hotel because it is close to the airport. Marissa also researched the person interviewing her, a man named Mr. Matsumoto. She wanted to be certain she could pronounce his name correctly, so she called the front desk of the hotel to double check. Next, Marissa figured out how much time she would need on the bus to get to her interview on time. Her interview was at 9 o'clock in the morning, so she decided to give herself an extra 30 minutes of travel time to make sure she didn't get stuck in traffic. Marissa knew it's always better to be early than late for interviews. Finally, Marissa reminded herself to have a positive attitude. She practiced giving her introduction and smiling as she talked. Marissa did all the right things to prepare for her interview, but what else could she have done? Marissa could have reread the job posting to remind herself about the main duties of the job. Then she would have been ready to describe how she would handle those duties. Also, Marissa could have reread her resume and cover letter. It's always a good idea to reread your resume and cover letter because when you remember what you told the employer about yourself. Marissa is a good example of what you can do to prepare for a job interview to make sure that you too get the job you want.